Hello there. For some reason I couldn't hear the intro at all, so let me just check it. Hold on. I can't get it to sound. This hardware decoding. One more time. Wait, it's wrong. So it's so weird. It is set to monitor and output. I guess it's just quiet. And I know it's okay for you, it's not okay for me. Also, I wanted to check something. Oh, I wanted to check volume. Do I have an audio mixer? Wanna claim second, by the way? It's right there in redeems. Okay, I have no idea where my volume is. No, it's not just NixOS, it's me. It is at 80%, which is correct. And now I have to fix my overlay as well. That's not NixOS, it's on me. It's NixOS combined with Sway and with me, who can't set stuff up properly. Yeah, that's just it. Hold on. So yeah, I was also talking about where is it? Writing to arbitrary memory in safe Rust. So there is memory abilities in safe Rust. There is literally a crate to do that. Here. Blazingly fast. Where is it? Blazingly fast memory vulnerabilities written in 100% safe Rust. Build failing. Oh, it's not working anymore. Is it? I actually don't know. So if we take a look at source, which one do we need? Segfault. Null is great. Pointer null. Wait, what? How is this safe? Wait, what? Sorry, your platform is too strong. Oh, wait, that's great. That's great. Now mute. Right. Where's LibreS here? Now mute. It's in references. Let's see references. Where is it? Here. It's transmute. Okay, so it is transmute. Leech code high. 4269. What is this? I know those are like two most popular numbers. You know. So let's look at transmute. This is like the most important, I guess, part. Because everything is implemented through that. Dummy enum. Transmute him. Oh my god, what is this? Transmute inner black box B of none object. What? Okay, so we have two boxes. We have object which is A and we need to return B. Sending hint black box. What is black box? Okay, so we return a mutable reference to dummy enum. And an object. If it is B... Well, it is B. Oh, so it depends on lifetime expansion. Apparently. It's like all those vulnerabilities are based on one thing. Let's look at it then. What is it gonna be? Oh my god. Okay, that actually makes sense. Because lifetimes are difficult. Safety. Safety, what's that? uh, so yeah, lifetime A, lifetime B, oh yeah, that is interesting. So you create a function for lifetime X. It takes something, apparently. I did not know you can do that for function pointers. And then a mutable reference to T, which is of lifetime X, and it returns a lifetime B. Mutable reference to T. This is literally lifetime translator. This is literally... What? Inline never. Oh my god, what is... Oh wow. How is this working? I haven't edited the video. I have not finished editing it. And hopefully I will at some point. I am still on the second stream out of 5 to compress it. But I will upload it as soon as I finish editing, and... So I need to finish editing, then I need to create a thumbnail. And, well yeah, other things are pretty quick. It is about GMTK. Game Jam. So yeah, this is basically what it boils down to. So somehow you take a lifetime B value and you just return a lifetime A value. Which is like, what? It's just Rust. It just doesn't work. Function on its own is sound. Oh, this makes it so... Oh my god. So compiler infers lifetime rules from that. But then you just shatter them with static unit. That is insane. And if you expand lifetimes, you can transmute, and if you transmute, you can, well, you can transmute like any integer to a pointer and then just write to it. Or a mutable reference, and then just write to it safely. That's safe Rust, apparently. Anyway, so let's see what we have here. Orco... Well, yeah. Should make it a little smaller. Let's see what we have. I had been I've been a little bit I don't even know what to say about it. Unsure, I guess, is the word, is the phrasing, about design of API traits. And so, since I wanted them to be more FFI compatible, and Orco is like, Orco's main goal is to achieve more FFI compatibility, well, partially. Technically it's not a goal, it's a side, it's just a side product, byproduct. But it is like the way it goes through. It's like the necessary part. So since it is to achieve more FFI, then well, I thought, why not? Actually, I should also... I completely forgot to pop out YouTube chat, sorry. You have no idea what I'm doing here on YouTube chat. Sorry that I didn't see your message. Is this C? Well, on one side you see Rust, on the other side you see C. So it is kind of both. Now I should have YouTube chat here. So I can actually... stream and see people whatever, and see messages in chat. Anyway, so yeah. So we'll need to figure out how to make those traits more safe, compatible. So if we go to cgen, or actually no. Hi Nigel, welcome. We go to, where is it? Backend in Orco. So those are the traits. This is the most important part. And yeah, types, This design, I have thought a lot about it. I think it is good. This is the way. I don't have other things. Oh wow, we've claimed all three within like what? What is it? 12 minutes. Pretty good. Should I make it like a goal as soon as we claim third? Here we go again. Hi Prince Kumar. Like actually, some people are starting to come back in YouTube chat. This is like a weird feeling. Same thing I had with Twitch forever ago. Yeah. Well, me neither. Anyway, so let's see what we can do here. We have... Yeah, I'm not quite sure about those traits. I wanna make them... Am I happy or not? Yes, I am. So I wanted to make those traits a little more compatible with FFI, so compatible with C and other languages, and also object safe, kinda. Thing is, object safe traits are not simple. There they. Not again. Hi, Chief Sota. Yeah, seeing you specifically. Anyway, so yeah, it turns out that Rust object safe traits, well, not all. Well, okay, so some of traits that Rust doesn't consider object safe can be made object safe if you just like bypass Rust compiler and do it manually. Like, so they can technically be. So let's see, a Rust object safe traits. Lead coder. That's why. Well, I can't say I'm lead coder because I never solved a single lead code problem, but I have solved a few code forces once, and I have also been solving USACO. Well, yeah, I think it's safe to open saco.org. Some of those problems I have tried solving gold like half a year ago, and I have partially succeeded. Partially, I have not solved a single gold problem with fully, but I have solved bronze and silver, some of them. I'm pretty sure one silver problem fully complete. I don't really remember which one. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked like, just from nowhere. Git rates, object. Dynamic compatibility here. Incompatible. Hi. Yeah, literally my whole chat is India. Why? Both of my chats. Like, if you combine all viewers from Twitch and YouTube, 50% of them are gonna be India. I don't know. Kinda wish you had subs. 9 seconds, that's a lot. I mean, it's not that much, but it is too much to me. I haven't dropped a single frame from the start, so it should be fine. Anyway, so let's see, what do we have here? All super traits must be dynamic compatible. Sure, that makes sense. Sized must not be a super trait. That is a good point. Alternative for Rust, you hate borrow checker. Borrow checker, you need to understand borrow checker and change it will change the way you write code forever. But you mean alternative for Rust? Have 10 people. That's insane. Actually, like, YouTube does have much more online than Twitch for me. But I do have affiliate on Twitch, but nothing on YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of unbalanced. To be fair, until like a month ago or a few weeks ago, I didn't have YouTube chat open on stream. So yeah, any alternative for Rust without borrow checker? That's difficult question. That's a difficult question. Because like Rust is the borrow checker. Well, I guess I could tell by your name. I'm just talking to both chats and you can't understand what's happening. So yeah, um, Rust is special with borrow checker, but if we get rid of borrow checker, what features do we have? We have types, we have traits. Oh, you're not gonna have any language with traits without a borrow checker. I don't think so, at least. Programming languages with traits. Trait, computer programming. Characteristics. I mean, Zig is pretty good, but it's just very different. Zig is way more manually. Frostbite 9X. Oh, that's a familiar name. I'm on NixOS myself. Zig is small. All it is. But like Zig is different. Wait, PHP has traits. Wait, what? Okay, where did Rust take its inspiration from? OCaml. And you might want to try OCaml. Your name's original. Oh wait, I think I know where I heard it. I don't know if it's related to you. Well, I am sidetracking, but I am trying to convert Rust to C. So yeah, Nigel, just like, so I was checking OCaml's main page. I don't remember why. I'm pretty sure I was researching a package manager so I could actually run your code. So yeah, and I looked at it, and it describes itself as something very cool without manual memory management. Types, insane types, first class editor, whatever. Well, I haven't looked into it much, but man, ban. Why is YouTube chat like so cool? So yeah, OCaml looks like Rust without memory management. But it is also functional. It is also functional, so it moves pretty far. So you could check it out, I guess. So it does also require you to learn functional programming. And like real functional. Well, not real functional. OCaml is not real functional language, is it? I'm pretty sure it also has mutability, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't written any OCaml. So yeah, Frostbite, have you played Minecraft? That might be a weird question, but yeah. It's quite impure. But it is functional. It is leaning towards a functional language. Impurity wrapped is pure. What? So, Rust, on the other hand, it is not as much, in my opinion. Rust is pretty close to like C style languages, except that it has a borrow checker, which like is a very special feature that you don't find in many other languages. But other than that, it's just C with some also minor differences. Like, you have impulse, so you can bind methods and types. So you can associate methods and types to a type. And you can also have you can also have traits. Traits is another feature of Rust. Special feature of Rust. Pretty special, relatively special. Who's annoyed? I'm not annoyed by your chats. Stick to FPS. I don't think AI is gonna take over. Well, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Vibe coding exists, and I can't get rid of it. YouTube chat is just very Very full. I can't read. I'm not sure if I'm reading all messages. But I'm trying to read at least the ones that are directed to me. Anyway, straight can be dynamically compatible sized. It must not have any associated constants. It must not have any associated types with generics. Wait, what? A huge job interview clearing culture. India. Job interview clearing culture. What does this mean? We consider getting advice from random coders. What? Vibe coding is not a myth. It exists. AI can build a lot of stuff. And AI can be very useful for, well, research, obviously my first priority, and generating boilerplate code, which I haven't done. I have not used AI to generate boilerplate code, but, well, you can, and like tests and stuff, I guess. But I mean, like, it's too late. Actually, AI is very good at competitive programming, in my opinion. And okay, I should not, just as a reminder for myself, I should not click on any person in YouTube chat because I might accidentally ban them. This happened once because this is stupid. Look, here's YouTube chat. I just click on the message and this menu pops up. I left click and this menu pops up. And if I click in the wrong place, for example, if the window is small, then the first thing I see is like report, block, whatever. Delete message, timeout. And that's annoying. YouTube, please fix it. I don't want to accidentally ban people in my chat. Zig also, one of co-workers forked Rust, Zig, Carbon, Mojo, etc. repositories, so then he can just he could brag about it on his job interview. Front-end JavaScript dev. GitHub shows forks from. It does. Like, yeah. So, I don't want to ban you. I did it by accident once and I don't want this to happen ever again. So I'm not, but I need to hover my mouse over YouTube chat so that it updates and I see new messages, but I need to not click. And I can't really select text this way then, because I love double clicking to select and triple clicking. It's like, imagine I double click to select and I accidentally just press ban button. People who don't know how to code can't really vibe code. They can. Unfortunately, they can. And unfortunately, whatever comes out normally is awful. So, yeah. Those are majority someone. Well, okay, so, chat.zipsecret.com. My, friends literally have tried sending problems from our country, competitive programming problems, from like, I can't even say district level, I guess, problems, and DeepSeek with DeepSync without search could solve them quite easily first try. So they literally just copy pasted the problem here, whatever, sent it, got the code back, just submitted it, and it worked. And there's like also, yeah, recent news. Well, DeepSeek is pretty good, but it is free. You can just log into Google and Google account and just use it. Complete database was raised by AI. I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm not really into AI. I like classic programming. Although it is useful for like boilerplate stuff. This is not my change. Well, to be honest, I don't really care about my data being stolen. I put out already too much. And Replit AI that deleted some database. Huh. Is that sad? I think coding will be a thing in the future. Well, yeah. You can have it as a hobby. That's why you like my content. Anyway, so yeah. Where is it? Dynamic compatibility. So it says must not have any associated types with generics. So it can have associated types, but just not with generics. How is that supposed to work? Or is it must not have any associated types or generics? I'm pretty sure traits can have generics. Well, and types should be able to have generics. And then all associated functions must either be dispatchable from a trait object or be explicitly non-dispatchable. Dispatchable functions must not have any type parameters, although lifetime parameters are allowed. Right. Be a method that does not use self except in the type of the receiver. Have a receiver with one of the following types. Reference to self-mutable self, box or CArg pin. Or P is one of the types above. Russian accent. Yeah. Spring Boot. What's Spring Boot? Something familiar. I heard of it somewhere. Anyway. So not have an opaque return type. That is, not be an async function. Not have a return position input rate. However, no associated cons. Actually, good question. Well, that's for a trait though. Cause like, okay, so if a trait has an associated const, then it's not object safe because you can't access this associated const. Because, well, it's a trait. Java backend. Yeah, something familiar. Tauri. I do know about Tauri. It's like Electron, but a little bit better. But it is associated to the trait, and so you can't, like, a trait is a collection of, is an interface. It's a collection of something that a type must provide in order for you to be able to use it. And if dynamic trait object can't provide you constants. You're heading to dinner, okay? See you. And I also accidentally just almost clicked the wrong button. Person to know. Every implemented type provides its own associated constant. Yes, but like it's. I mean, you can put a constant into a V table, but Rastus just doesn't want to do this. Dinner by no. If I don't mind, you want to know my programming journey. Oh god, my programming journey is pretty long, even though it's like 6 years, approximately. Like, 6 years since I started using text-based programming languages, and everything before that is just Scratch. And I did some pretty fun things with Scratch. I have tried hard to get Scratch to render 3D, but I couldn't. I did not succeed. Well, exactly matched. I am 16 years old. This question is literally everyday write block. Associated const is comp time. Associated const is compile time. You're coding for 13 to 14 years. That's insane. So for my low-level journey, it pretty much starts 6 years ago. And my low-level programming journey starts with JavaScript. Please don't kill me. I'm getting famous, am I? Really 16, really 16. So yeah. Well, actually no, my technically I started with using mud in the park. Oh. So what I started with my first experience with computers altogether was S4A or Scratch for Arduino. It's like I was very little back then. Oh wow. Oh wow. And yes, that's exactly what I used. Oh my god. Uh yeah, that was my first ever. That's like the first ever time I actually used a computer to write some programs. And I'm pretty sure that's about the time when I heard about bases and stuff. You don't want me to look bad back and feel bad we're not working on Orco. Story time. Well, okay, I guess I'm telling a story already. So yeah, that's what I started with. Now I have to make it long. Oh my god, no. Um, yeah, but about this time, you're DevOps for work. I actually don't know what DevOps means. I don't know many things. So, I started with that. I did not know what it was before. And it's like, this lasted for like half a year in a club, basically. And then this club disappeared. And then I went to. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I need to. I don't remember. Oh, I remember. I do. So then I. I just can't talk about it anymore. So then I went to another club where they did Lego. Oh, we do. Or something like that. Well, apparently it's 1-0. I'm pretty sure it was 2. So something kinda like that. I was very little back then. And, yeah, what did we use to program it? I'm pretty sure it was... I actually don't remember. I don't know if we have even programmed it. Oh wait, no, we did. We did it with Scratch. Again. But yeah, that didn't take long. Until I went to a different club. And, well, yeah, I have been jumping around there. It was quite a while. What then? So yeah, I went to another club, and there I not only did robotics, which all of this before with Arduino and Lego was kinda robotics, kinda. Um, uh, I so there I'm pretty sure. Well, we did Scratch again, some Scratch again. Then we did even a different kind of Lego, this kind of Lego, Mindstorm CV3. So yeah, we did this kind of Lego. Kinda. And then, well, I went to another club, but there things were different. This was approximately April 2019, where, so yeah, it was a bit of hopping. Are you seeing GoDaddy? What? Whatever. So yeah, I went to another club, and there a real journey began. Maybe it's duck searching. What? I'm not. If you're talking to me, well, I'm not. I'm definitely not suing GoDaddy, and I'm not even using GoDaddy. I'm just using DuckDuckGo, which is a search engine. Yeah, I know, because like when I visit a random domain that was deleted, it's 50% GoDaddy. Well, no, actually, Google works better than DuckDuckGo, but I use DuckDuckGo for one single reason. For banks. This is just so useful. Like, if I want to search, I don't know, inspirational photo of a beach pixel art, and I do Google Images, I just type that, and it opens Google Images immediately. Did I ever work with Hexbox? No. I don't know what this is. Privacy? My privacy doesn't exist. I leak so much info online. but I guess kind of. Anyway, mini programmable robots. Well, no, I haven't. Why not? I said because banks. Those are so useful. Another example. I want to search for, I don't know, Avid MC the seed on YouTube Music. I just type that, and it just opens YouTube Music for me, and it automatically searches, and I see exactly what I want. That's like, that's why I use DuckDuckGo. Miss her. Free cinema high. What? And that's pretty much the only reason I use DuckDuckGo. Anyway, we sidetracked from a sidetrack. Back to story time. So, approximately April 2019. That exists as a browser feature. Well, maybe I could use Google then. I don't know. Technically, to be honest, DuckDuckGo search is mostly okay, so it mostly doesn't make a difference, but sometimes it does. And for example, for currency conversion, 1 Belarusian ruble to USD, it used to use BYR, which is old Belarusian rubles. It used to have a wrong conversion rate for a long time. But then they fixed it. So yeah, DuckDuckGo has its flaws. It's just a little worse than Google because, well, Google is like a huge company, and apparently Google is owned by what, ABC, Alphabet. What was this company name? Bing has Bing AI built in, which was the first time I could ever use ChatGPT was Bing AI, because ChatGPT was banned in our country, and well, I didn't want to buy a phone. Anyway, if you're too lazy to change your search engine in Microsoft Edge, then sure, Bing is fire. Anyway, back to story time. You can tell how I'm getting sidetracked all the time. Anyway, turn on my subtitle. What? Use Google on Edge. Well, I am. If I ever use Edge or like install Edge, I just switch to Google it most of the time. Like, I would use Edge just because it's a lightweight, pretty simple browser that also combines Chrome and Edge extensions. Google just snaps half your room. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to chat. Rainy, sure. For me, it's clear, and it's nice. I like when weather is sunny. I love sun. It's nice. Chrome is taking half of your RAM. Well, I don't have much RAM, but somehow I am surviving. I am on Firefox though, because Firefox is stable, apparently more stable. Anyway, when did I start coding? I am literally telling a story about that. So yeah, all Scratch ages aside, and when I went to one of the clubs, I learned about different bases, which is base 16, base 64, base 32. Wait, base 8, base 16 mainly, and base 10 and base 2. Chrome takes a lot of RAM, but it's nice. Well, my email. Nice. Message is taking about 600 megabytes. Browsers are just heavy. I kind of want to try building my own browser with Servo framework. Let's see. Oh my god. No, I'm never gonna catch up. Resident Evil on HTOP, what? I actually don't know either. So, Orcom Orko is literally what I was supposed to be writing right now, but instead I'm telling a story and getting sidetracked. Anyway, so Orko is a compiler. Right now it is transpiler from Rust to C, but it's gonna have more languages to transpile from, and more backends to not only C, but just generate executables, binaries, compile, etc. And other nice tools. Anyway, back to the... It's next to Vert, which is probably virtual memory. It's taking 3.2 gigs. Wait, why is it 33.2? What? Hold on, what? Ever? Bang IDK. Okay, I'm gonna edit the comments. Remind me later. Anyway, so... Well, if you think it's weird, I have 5.74 gigs of RAM. Oh, and it's also almost taken. I'm almost completely gone. Also, I have 16 gigs of swap just so I have enough RAM. Enough to talk. No, I haven't finished the story and I had Gods Redeem, so I have to finish it. April 2019. I went to a club and what I did there was... So that club was mainly... I live life on the edge. Oh my god, I wish I could do that. 30 gigs DDR4. Well, I'm streaming from my laptop. That's it. Anyway, so that club was mainly specializing on Arduino line following robots. That's what they started with, though. Right now it's just huge. But they started with like 5 people from a single classroom in school. They were just weekly going to a specific place, a specific office where they could do robotics. And then I joined. And they decided that I will be first to try micro:bit, which is like... Well, and yeah. And with Microsoft MakeCode, which is like Scratch for micro:bit, basically. Do they have any screenshots? Oh wait, that's literally a website. No, I don't want that. Don't I play games? I don't play games mostly. Although I do play quite a bit of Minecraft. Anyway, this is a micro:bit. I still have one of those lying around. What's my laptop spec? I literally showed it. 5.74 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce MX 230, Radeon Vega 8, where is it? Ryzen 5, 3500U. I don't know what this means. 2.1 gigahertz. I really thought this should be higher because my mom's computer, which is based on AMD Athlon, has like 2.1 gigahertz CPU as well. And I'm like, why? Why do I not have frequency higher than that? It's also x86-64. Does it have turbo boost? I have no idea. Anyway, so I was using Microsoft MakeCode for it. Where is it? Here, something like that. And as you can probably not see because the image is too small. Where is it? Open image in new tab. Here. So can you see it? I don't know if you can. So this is basically it. It's just Scratch but for micro:bit. Should stay on Arch or change it? I don't know. Depends on you. I liked Arch a lot. During on plug, it will have more cycles. Huh? Whatever. I did actually another fun fact. So yeah, this laptop is the way I got it, and I got it used as well for about $400. Back then it was actually about $600. Have I ever used Tinkercad? No, I haven't, but I have heard of it and I have seen it used, and I have opened the Tinkercad website. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mostly use FreeCAD, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to all of this in the story. So I was starting with a small Asus EEE PC. Asus EEE PC. It's tiny, 1 GB of RAM, 32-bit. Don't want more RAM. 32-bit Intel Atom CPU. That's the kind of thing I started with. It is tiny. It is absolutely tiny. It's like 2 of those can fit on my new laptop, on the one I'm using right now. So it's like this size approximately, something like that. So I used that, and I programmed on this. I couldn't download the app because my laptop was 32-bit. It is cute. It is nice. Like, the keyboard is so tiny. It looks like a toy. It kinda does. That was my mom's laptop. She gave it to me because, well, I started learning programming apparently. Don't she just... Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure I know what you said there. Don't forget to change it back, please. So, I used that to program a BBC microbit. Okay, sure. God. I used that to program BBC microbit. But as you can see, there is a blocks view and there is JavaScript view. Martin Nike, hi. You had one of those as well. Can't recommend. Well, not nowadays, but back then it was actually pretty nice. It is still 32-bit, and it is still... It is... The fact that it's 32-bit is just... bad. Look at my age, you were wasting a lot of time. I guess. Well, I am... Like, you can't imagine how much Minecraft I have played this summer. It's on orders of... So I bought a license recently. What languages I am speaking? Oh my god, I'm never gonna get to it. This stream is just forever just chatting. Having a laptop was like heaven. Oh, well, not for me, but having a laptop in my country, back when I had one, back when I was doing this, was not all people had that, but a lot did. Anyway, I speak Russian, Belarusian, English, and a little bit of Latin because I am on like 210 days streak on Duolingo with that. Had laptop and you had so much struggles running Minecraft Java. Oh, I also tried running Minecraft Java on that. It was fun. Fortunately, they didn't drop support for 32-bit Minecraft for 32-bit laptops back then, and I could actually play a little bit. And I made multiple maps with that and sent them to a YouTuber who never played them. Anyway, I have not ran Bedrock there. I have not. I don't know if Bedrock existed back when I played Minecraft on it. What I want to become after school. What thing I want to become after school. I don't know. Well, whatever. I want to program. I want to code. I want to program operating systems, compilers, and similar stuff. Probably. I don't know. I'm not sure though. Maybe some embedded development, because yeah, I've done some Arduinos. We'll get to that, I guess. Definitely not front-end. And most likely programming, maybe engineering. Like, it would be kinda cool. Does it have scope? Does what have scope? In C++ is easier than this. Oh, this doesn't have scope. Language theory. What's language theory? Probably, I don't know. Probably not. Me. People don't go crazy using D. Ha, Scratch clone. It is a Scratch clone, kind of. Animation. Hi. Okay, YouTube is pretty much full. Compiler thing I want to buy all what? Next lesson. Compiler thing, well, I am building a compiler, except that I'm just chatting category now, apparently. On Twitch. Anyway, back to the story. JavaScript is not good for compile. I know, I'm not writing JavaScript, I'm just telling a story. Here, look. So I used this thing. And then, like, it became kinda limited. And I just clicked on this tab. And I just continued with JavaScript. And that's how my first ever embedded development was done with JavaScript. With Microbit. And then, at about 10th of June 2019, so 2 months later, I had a line following robot on Microbit which was very good. I got 5th in the competition. In the biggest competition. Actually, it was the biggest robotics competition in Belarus that was ever held. I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of funny now that I think about it. Because it was the biggest Minsk Open Robotics Cup or something like that. Or wait, no, it's Minsk Robotics Tournament, I guess. Mediums. Microbits D. What? I'm gonna try that. What's that? So yeah. The beats. Oh, that's the old one. Wait, no, this V2. This does look like an old one, kinda. There are V1, V2, I know. The blocks are converted to JavaScript code, I know. I will never finish it. Yes, thanks to you, YouTube. Twitch is not even that active. Rust on Microbit. Oh wait, true. I didn't actually know you can run it there. But I guess Microbit's CPU is pretty open source. Thing is, I have uploaded, like, ever since I was done with this. Surprise. Wait, what? Oh, that's a surprise. Ever since I was done with... I know you can run fast and everything. Ever since I was done with this at about June 2019, I have never programmed Microbit with blocks anymore. I have used Arduino. And yeah. Well, you will be able to run OCaml on everything once OCaml will enter Orco compiler. Anyway, back to the story. We don't have much more. I don't have... It's like... It's just 6 more years of explanation. Come on, guys. I need to move through it. Anyway, so this was June 2019. Back then, I kind of stopped using Microbit and started learning Arduino with C++. So I kind of jumped between them. I kind of used C++ a little bit without Arduino, just a little bit. But most of the time I just used Arduino IDE and Arduino Uno and like a custom shield my club made for it. And oh my god, my favorite thing was an OLED screen. Let me actually check one thing. I will have to do it on my second monitor. And also bank features will come in handy for this. I might be able to find a photo of a thing I did back then. Oh my god, do I have to log into Instagram to search on it? That's so annoying. I do have an Instagram account though, so I guess sure. Okay, what is search? Do I play Minecraft? Sometimes. I actually played a lot of Minecraft this summer. Anyway, back to the story. So I was learning Arduino, I was learning C++, it was awesome. My most popular post is about Davni. I guess. Why do I have a... It says that I have a message. But... Oh wait, I do. whatever. Search. I need. Okay, I know exactly what I need to find, and I will need to scroll a lot. I will need to scroll to 2019. Oh my god, that's gonna take a while. Wait, how do I? Oh, that it does load. Okay. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Wait, actually, maybe not, because they don't post much. Okay. Oh wow, I am going fast. Oh wow, I can see micro:bit now. Oh, here it is. Let me just copy the photo. How do I copy the? No way I can't copy the image in Instagram. Oh my god, that's annoying. How do I? Take screenshot. Okay, I don't care. Copy. Here. No, no. We have mods also. Well, Nigel is mod on my YouTube, so wait, on my Twitch. So I thought, why not make him a mod on YouTube as well? So let me do this. Let me do that. Krita. Okay, let's load up. Load up. I just need to paste an image. Create from clipboard, exactly. Here. This was so. This is an OLED screen. Well, as you can see, my category is just chatting. I'm pretty sure that's still the case. Yes, it is. Because, well, I am talking about my story of everything. Arduino, programming, whatever. Low level. So, yeah. This thing. You can see. This is a menu on an OLED screen. I was so like I use this screen so much. I love this screen. This is SSD 1309. My favorite Arduino module ever, probably. Like my childhood favorite, I can say. It uses I2C, and so it's just a monochrome 128 by 64 pixel screen. Send link to what? To what? This is just a photo. I know, I can probably make it a little larger. To display. You can just Google, they're very common. SSD 1306. And it's like any. So they come in two variants. 128 by 64 and 128 by 32, which is like a strip kind of one. I don't see, oh, here, like that. So I used both of them. And yeah, that's I was so addicted to those displays. Anyway, so yeah, I was learning Arduino. It was very fun. And fast forwarding to about 2020, maybe 2021, I went to a university in my country. I didn't go to university as a student. I went to university because there were free rooms there to do stuff. So let's just say I went to the university building where there was a guy who told me and a few other guys who were like 2 or 3 years older than me mostly. He told me Java, which became my favorite language for a limited period of time because I wrote so much of it, and that's where I started writing more code. Because I have used C++ before I started learning Java a little bit outside of Arduino, but not much. But when I learned Java, you can actually like go to my archive. Let me drop a link here. You can look for you can see a lot of projects there. Wi-Fi is bye. Wi-Fi is bad. Yeah, I'm streaming from Wi-Fi, by the way. Don't kill me for that, please. So this is my archive of my old projects. Update year ago. Yeah, I pushed it a year ago because, well, yeah. Some of those are very old. Oh, and here you can see line following robot reference in Java. So NetBeans projects. Emulate. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Emulator executor. Many unfinished stuff. Just blank projects, empty projects. Compilers and interpreters. I literally have a separate folder for compilers and interpreters because about that time, after I learned Java, I decided I want to make a programming language. I have no idea why. I have no idea how this idea went and got into my brain. But I just thought it would be cool. I don't remember why. What pushed me into this. But I went ahead and did it. Might be. Maybe. I don't actually know. Build classes, I don't know. There are class files which are binary files if you didn't know. I don't think there are jar files because I haven't used jars back then. So yeah, I don't actually know which one is the most complete. You can just look through those files. Oh, add start. Oh no. Okay, so while ad is running on Twitch, I hope YouTube doesn't have ads. Because they are not paying for me at least. Anyway, so we can actually get a little bit of things done. So I'm gonna speedrun checking play Rust and Gorg. The rate T type X fan main UT. Do my parents know that I'm streaming? Yes, they are literally there. Right there is a wall, and behind that wall are my parents. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure they went outside. They know that I'm streaming, and they are sometimes just opening the stream to watch it. But they don't understand much of it. So I wanted to know if this is gonna build. This is not gonna build. Wait, dynamic T. Also not mutable. Add over, let's go. So we're back to story time, I guess. What? Oh, that's how it works. Okay, anyway. So, you can just explore my archive repository and you will find some cool things there. But just change the category back. It's fine. We're almost we're nearing the finish line. We're pretty close. Yeah, you can. So making compilers. Well, compilers. I'm saying compilers, and there is actually one compiler which generates assembly that I made myself. This has an instruction that's like 15 characters long. Like, conditional move check something, changing category. So, see, Prince Kumar, I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. And, well, yeah, I've been streaming to Twitch more than I've been streaming to YouTube. You can find old VODs on my YouTube channel as videos, but then I started streaming, dual streaming, so that VODs save automatically, basically. And thing is, Twitch is much more fancy, so you can write a message on Twitch and it appears here. You can write a command on Twitch and you can, well, you can interact with the stream. So plushes appear, stuff, soft body stuff. And on Twitch there are categories. So the stream has title, or actually description, and a category, which in my case right now is software and game development. There is also just chatting. And changing a category means changing a category. So I'm no longer doing software and game dev, instead I'm just chatting with you. Anyway, Twitch also has redeems, channel points, and many cool features, so I suggest you switch to Twitch if you want to. I'm also not missing Twitch messages just as much, because YouTube chat YouTube chat API is awful. Anyway.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, here's an example of redeems that plays a sound. For 250 channel points, which are strings. You earn them by watching. Anyway. So, yeah, I've been doing this. You're good here. Well, you are number 1. You have the most chat points. 75 chat XP. Anyway. So... there is one important thing I must say about this period of my life. Which is... to shout out a YouTuber. Unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to watch him probably, because his videos are in Russian. I'm pretty sure they do have English subtitles now. Wait, this one. So, huge thanks to him for creating a series of YouTube videos on creating an interpreter in Java. He was using NetBeans, I was using NetBeans. And I just followed it. Followed the tutorial basically. Well, I watched it. Where is it? Here they are. 10 years ago. Oh wow. Yeah, when I was watching it, it was about 4 years ago or something. Anyway. So, he describes how to make a recursive descent parser and a tree walking interpreter. And a handmade lexer. Huge thanks to him. Actually, I wanna check if he has... I actually skipped this first video and have never watched it fully. Because it's about, like, boring calculator stuff. So do they have... Does he have subtitles? No. Unfortunately. Still, I'm gonna send the link. Because that's just... great thanks. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not writing Java anymore as much. I have used Java way too much in my life. And I might still do. Because my Discord bot is written in Java. I'll also send this to Twitch as well. Also, fun fact, this Animon guy joined my chat once. It was such a fun encounter. Yeah. Like, what were the odds? Yeah, my Discord bot was written in Java. Unfortunately, I don't have a server to host it on. And the server I had, and I will have soon, again, Loanti might be running again. Loanti might be back. So, the server I had access to is in Russia, and Discord doesn't work in Russia, so I can't I can't interact with Discord API, so I couldn't run my server, my Discord bot. I mean, anyway, so it is just somewhere bites in the dust. Bites in the dust. Anyway, back to the story. Well, bye. Just a little bit left. So yeah, Java. Java time was over. Approximately what? 2-3 years ago. COVID-19. Okay, you're listening. COVID-19 kinda started at some point. But this was before COVID-19. I might just go to infinitecode.each.io. So I went back to C++. So you can see this game was written in Java. This game was written in Java. This game was written in C++. And this game was using one encoder CodeGem. Wait, one encoder Pixel Game Engine here. And so I started using C++ again. Because I was writing Arduino. I was writing a lot of Arduino code. I was writing advanced Arduino projects, like more robots. Soon I will be programming my first Micromouse robot, which is my maze solver, and I still am on this a little bit. So yeah, on this game, and all of those are Game Jam games. This one though kinda isn't. So this game I made using my own C++ graphics library, which worked on Windows, Linux, and web. So starting with this game, all those games are running on the web. And this one, and might be this one as well, I don't know, are using my graphics library that I wrote myself in C++. I learned a lot with that. And at that time, I also was writing assembly, inline assembly with Arduino, just for fun. I was using registers. Sometimes, not most of the time, I was still using like regular digital write and stuff. Because like, why would I? My code is more readable this way. WebAssembly, Emscripten, and yeah, basically Emscripten. I just like I just went into it somehow and made it work. So like, thing is, I was doing Arduino. I was using this SSD 1306 OLED display. And drawing to a buffer, sending it to OLED. I got used to it. It was simple to me now. And so writing my own software rasterizer, basically software C++, software renderer graphics library that could draw lines, draw textures, etc., was not very hard for me, because I already did that a few times. Well, no, not really. This was my first time, technically, but I have dug into the code of SSD 1306 library a little bit, and I have used it a lot. So I knew quite a bit about it. That's where I kind of got into low-level stuff much more. I also kind of got into 3D design and 3D printing, and about there, I don't know, probably there, I got this laptop that I'm streaming from right now. It is 17-inch display, which compared to Asus AAA PC is huge. It didn't fit into my backpack. Well, it barely did. But, oh boy, was it an upgrade. 6 times the RAM. Half of the disk space, but I didn't care. CPU that is 64-bit was insane to me at the time. Anyway. Oh my god. This story time is pretty hard. Anyway, so here I was using C++. I was doing a lot of C++ dev. I started branching out to more microcontrollers. I'm pretty sure I have used STM32 a little bit, and I have also used just on STM32. I swear I don't have an addiction to JavaScript. I don't like it. But it just so happened. Oh, here, Espruino. I used that with STM32 a little bit. I have programmed microbit from Arduino IDE. I have started using ESP32s. Well, I mean, JavaScript is fine, but not for microcontrollers. It's like, it is a language of the web, it runs the web, but it is not for microcontrollers. In any way, shape, or form. Microcontrollers should not be running interpreters. Same goes for Python, but I mean, I can't really fight against MicroPython. I have used it more than I use JavaScript. On embedded devices. Anyway, so I have programmed ESP32s, ESP8266, and I kind of have an addiction now with ESPs, because they are very nice to use. They are very old though. Those designs are not recommended anymore. Python is good on Pi. Well, RPi or Raspberry Pi microcomputer is not a microcontroller. MicroPython is good, but I don't like it because it's interpreted language on hardware, which is something I just not my cup of tea. And yeah, on RPi it is fine, I guess. You're running Linux on there. What can I say? By the way, I have a Raspberry Pi Pico. My watch was based on one, on actually Raspberry Pi Pico W, and I am rebuilding it now. I'm building a version 2 anyway. So I have branched a lot. And one last uh big jump in my history, and we're gonna be able to end the story time finally. Olympiads. In 6th grade, I went to informatics Olympiad. Oh, and also I kinda used Pascal back in like 2018. I kinda tried it, but not much I could do with it. Because like Pascal is what we learned on informatics. But yeah, that's not my cup of tea again. And so yeah, back to what was it actually? 2023. Oh wow, that's a jump. That's 40 years since I started actually programming nicely. And I have learned Python since then. And I have tried Unity and game engines as well. But game engines apparently are not my cup of tea. I don't like them. I like programming myself. Anyway. So yes, it was 2023. So after 6th grade, in 6th grade I went to a district level Olympiad and got like what, 22nd there? I think, I'm not sure. But that doesn't matter, because in 7th grade, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't participate in Olympiad. Or at least I don't remember anything from it. Maybe I just failed it. But it all changed in 8th grade, which was 2023. Actually, 2022 to 2023. I went to Olympiad and I got, I'm pretty sure, 11th place. I am in 11th grade, which is the last one in my country. But the school year didn't start yet, so I am kinda in between 10th and 11th, technically. Anyway, in 8th grade, in 2022, I went to Olympiad, and I went in 2023 already, in January 2023, I went to a district level again. I got 11th, and after that uni, yeah, hopefully. So I got 11th, and I went to a level above that. Also, fun fact, you can earn at most 800 points on a district level Olympiad. And I got 150 more just well, so there was an issue with servers that were testing our solutions for competitive programming. And I would obviously I didn't like that because I implemented a I solved the problem. It was supposed to work. It was supposed to give me 100 points, which is you have 8 tasks spread across 2 days, 100 each. But I got 0, and I went there. Traditional. I don't know what it's called. Let me pull up translate. Appeal, I guess. I did an appeal. I got 150 points from that just because servers that were testing our solutions had an issue. And so I went to the next level, which is second to last. Last one is IOI, International Informatics Olympiad. Obviously I have never been there. Might at some point. Well, this year is the last one, because, well, yeah, after that uni. Yeah, so I went there. I went to preparation, it was so fun. I skipped like a good quarter of school year. But that doesn't really matter that much. And ever since I've been going there again and again each year. But I'm just gonna skip over that. Most important part. There at when I was at 8th grade, I found a guy there who also went to Olympiad, but he was much stronger than me at the time. Do I like my school? I guess I do. Except for the fact that they tell Pascal in informatics class and other weird things like that. Well, then sure, I guess. So there, this guy who became my friend later, or I guess he just became my friend. Anyway, so he was using Linux, and I have used Linux before once on a Raspberry Pi. I liked it. I wanted to install it. I installed Ubuntu. I never used it. But he was using Manjaro, and I thought, he's using Linux daily on his laptop. Can I do that myself? So, like, I like Linux. I wanna try that. Ever since I used Linux, I have only booted into Windows for like one day at most because I needed to like do some building on Windows, etc. So yeah, that was one major thing from this day. This same guy also made me use Rust. And yeah, ever since then I haven't really used C++. I guess that's it. That's kind of my story. We're done. I can't speak anymore. Story time 50 minutes ago. I've been just talking for 50 minutes straight. Oh my god, what's wrong with my throat? Ah. Okay, you're gonna have to watch me silent. Time Now I have to speak again. Yeah, this was this was a bit of a talk. Have a nice look. So yeah, I realized why this doesn't work. Because I can't return dynamic trait here. Because dynamic trait is a pointer type with metadata. And in this case, we don't have metadata. And that's an issue. Maybe if I use a box of dynamic CodeGen, compiler is gonna optimize it, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And I don't really like it. So I guess I'm gonna keep it like that. And maybe later I'm gonna fix it. So we have values here. We have return, if else, and define variable, assign variable. Well, that's all pretty much it. A few more things on the structure though. Primitive type source, declaration backend, and then definition backend wants a primitive type source, and then CodeGen wants a primitive type source. I kind of want to do primitive type source. Wait, source here. Now I go into CGen, and I will have to delegate it. It is pretty annoying, yeah. Maybe, since I'm doing like wrapping here, maybe I could put it on this trait. Wait, on this trait. So instead of define function, we're gonna have like all those methods. Well, yeah, I don't really like that because this should be separate. Oh, and this also has a lifetime. No, I'm gonna get rid of lifetime. So yeah, primitive type source pretty simple thing. So it's just on pretty much any trait. Also, I don't know if it should be on definition backend. It should probably not. So this creates a CodeGen, and then I should be able to import it back in. So I guess I have to kind of make an associated type out of it, which is gonna break all my dynamic dispatch dreams. It's gonna crash them completely. So let's look into CGen. Let's look into the implementation and see what we can actually do with it. Because I can, in theory, I can do like a finish method here. Or actually just a drop trait. And then, well, a drop trait is what I have right now. CGen, CodeGen. And then just in drop, I just take the borrowed backend, the backend I borrowed, and put stuff into it. But that's not particularly nice. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. CodeGen, lurk. When I lurk. I'm just, after speaking for that much, I just so that might be a short stream. This was a story time. The story time was worth a lot. So let's see. Well, let's see. So I want CodeGen to be separate, although I wanted to borrow definition backend. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we implement it in the code? So I need something. So I need to return a code gen. And then I need to generate code in a separate as a separate object. Do I need this actually? Like what does CodeGen need? Let's see crane lift. Crane lift is pretty much the reference for Orko. At this point. Welcome back, Boy King. By the way, you have streamed recently. Sorry I haven't been able to visit it. Too early for me. Welcome back, Nigel. You're like, you left pretty much in the same minute, and you came back in the same minute. And also like in the nested order, so like like stack. I mean, sorry, but I kind of had to make this analogy. So let's look context. Well, actually, I don't think I can find anything if I just type those 3 letters in here. Oh, it's not gonna be able to. I've never seen both in the same room. Huh? Anyway. Well, technically, I have never seen any of you IRL. Okay, so don't think I'm gonna be able to load it. Actually, let's go to module instead. It's a joke. If you've never seen two people in the same room, there's a chance they're the same person. Kinda got it. Anyway. Okay, what's wrong with my voice? I don't think I can... I think this was a little too intense for me. You can tell my voice is not happy about the story time that happened. Like Superman. Oh wait, true. Wait. Well, actually, I haven't watched Superman. I haven't read anything. Anyway. Will I make stream on Rust on Microbit? Who knows? I unbanned it though. It was just timed out for 3 minutes. It is sad though. Will it be funny? I mean, what can I do on Microbit on stream? I have been doing a lot of embedded in my life, as you can probably tell by the story. This would be a nice stream. Oops. Any stream is a nice stream to you, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to check out itch.io/jam/WorldSQL 2025 because it is happening in... Oh wow, I guess I can't stop streaming for the next 3 hours, that's sad. Wait, oh, this bug is back. I have way bar on my second monitor but not on the first, which is nice. Tried rootkit the mobile phone on the stream. It wasn't showing anything! It wasn't showing anything. I would have showed it to you, but it wasn't. It was just black. I was just writing code, trying to get it booting. What's rootkit? Actually, good question. Oh, because I wasn't rooting the phone. I was writing what is it? An init system for it. You meant root. Well, I wasn't rooting it. Rooting it is easy. I just download Magisk or whatever was it, and root it. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted to run custom Linux on it with the stock kernel, with my init system, and my binaries. Justice Termux. That's the problem. Well, while I can use Termux or literally anything, there is a better alternative than Termux because I can actually root it and have a bit better performance, I'm pretty sure. But Android is still on there, and I don't want Android still on there because it takes performance and it takes, most importantly, it takes a lot of disk space. And I feel like my voice is not gonna be happy if I continue this way. You had so much fun with Termux. Well, I had so much fun with Termux. You can't even imagine because I installed a graphical system on it. I tried. I couldn't though. But I could install a graphical Linux install with Weston, I'm pretty sure, as a graphics thing. Well, yeah, Termux was also... Actually, I have used Termux before I actually switched to Linux. Did I distro hop on Termux? No, I didn't. I'm asked to use X11 server. From what? What? Ow! Sorry for my voice, it's not there. It's left. Same was on your left. Wait, literally. Anyway. Stream is infinite. Stream is a lie. Oh no. You're right. My network. No. Hold on, let me try that. Why is Network Manager not popping up anymore? Peru distro voice. Well, it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now like this. Please tell me if it drops again. Because it should be back now. Also, YouTube. Okay, I did miss some YouTube messages. What was that? You're missing something? You're smooth reading that. Yeah. Bye, Prince Kumar. Sorry, I have missed messages because YouTube chat is bad. It's awful. Please tell me if I drop frames again. Because it should be back-ish. So I should be here. What's wrong with my mouse? I should probably get a new mouse because both mice I have used were from robotics competitions. As a prizes, yay! I actually earned more money in my life with robotics competitions and gift cards than I have seen. Prince made those messages when I was banned. Yeah, I know. Actually, true. So true. Actually, so true. But I mean, there is a chance voice ban has ended when he sent bye. See you soon. And I did just click on his name again. Fortunately, I clicked a single time, so please remind me to not. Frames, okay. I need to do something with it. An empty UI. You're gonna have to wait through a disconnect. I'm sorry. Here you go. Oh no. Please. Reconnected, let's go. Okay, it like 4 failed attempts of reconnect. That's insane OBS. But it should be back now. Hopefully. I don't actually know if it's gonna work. But most of the time it works. I have no idea why. I just switched from 5 gigabit Wi-Fi to 2.5 gigabit Wi-Fi and back. Right now I literally switched from 2.5 to 5. And, oh wait, 2.4 to 5. Oh wait, gigahertz, not gigabit. Sorry. I have switched from 2.4 to 5, and I'm pretty sure that was the case for most of my other switches. And internet came back for no reason whatsoever. I'd like to participate in the coding challenge. The 3 of us. I think I know what you mean. What you're going to do. Is that on Discord? Probably no. Okay, so what do we do with this? Oh yeah, I was going to check out. No, not that one. Would you actually participate the one in Discord? You could, I guess. I mean, scripting language tournament, coding game, yay! I knew that. So scripting language tournament challenges appear to be pretty tough. I should like, it's all on me. I should not have started with pathfinding. Not just pathfinding, but pathfinding with a catch. I should not have done that. It is too difficult. If I made this challenge last, then it would be so much better. Because if I started with something easier, kind of like, okay, Baker's map may be too hard. It wasn't that difficult. Well, it wasn't, but it required your time. And like, so, two people, I'm not sure about Betcop. She didn't reply, she didn't message, haven't replied to a single message. Anyway, but Jaren and G left. And like, that's pretty much my fault. If I started with the TAR challenge, the unarchiver, whatever, lost in files, then it would have been much better, because I'm pretty sure all of you, including JRNG and Badcop, could do that. Badcop especially, because Bash. You just tar unarchive, go through old files, unarchive again. By the way, this archive challenge, actually reminds me of a challenge from the exact same contest the last one was. So yeah, if I arrange challenges in difficulty easy to implement to hardest to implement, then more people would stick through. Would stick and go through. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Oh my god. Declare data, define function. Why define data? Where's define function? Wait, what? Where's define function? Oh, here it is. Minimal context. Okay, so yeah. CodeGen should be async. All the best. Okay, so let's make it lifetime anonymous. Lifetime anonymous, like macro quad. So let's make this immutable. Oh wait, it should be A, not anonymous. Okay, so yeah, code generation, all mutable makes sense. This also. Macro quad. I remember you talking about that. Okay, so let's let's see. Hmm. So backhand. Well, maybe I should make backend an arc, asynchronous reference counted thing instead. When you go to definition phase. Rust async vec. Actually, I should search for lockless. Wait, what is it? Non-locking. Oh, non-blocking. Right. Locking back Rust. Rust non-blocking. Mutex container. Here. Okay, so I need a type. Oh, YouTube chat, I forgot about it, sorry. Nothing happened now. So, let's actually ask AI for this one, because it would make sense. Whatever. I need a Rust container that I can elements to without to from multiple threads without blocking it. Kinda like mutex of vec of t, but order does not matter, and I want it to be non-blocking again. Crossbeam, sequential queue. Oh, it's lock free, right? And this actually makes sense. Q clone. So make another reference to it. Well, I don't really need to clone it though. But it gave me an idea. Lock free vector Rust. Look free. There's literally lock free crate apparently. Per object, thread, local storage, channels, map, set, stack, queue, deck. A lock free set. Not a map. I don't really want a map though. Because I don't want it to. Oh, it's also hash, I'm pretty sure. In hasher, optimize space, contains. Yeah, I don't really need contains and stuff like that. I don't really need to hash it. I just need a collection. I just need a container. Order does not matter. So what do I need? Channels. I mean, I kinda need a channel. I kinda need a channel, but not quite. I guess for now I could stick to a mutex of vector. Find a better data type for this. into. So, let's see. Let's see. So I can just here I need to function devs look and wrap. State iterator not implemented. I can just iterate. Oh, it's self. Wait. I can just into inner. Right. I can just take it. Exactly. Oh wait. It's a result. Right. Unwrap. Didn't care. I didn't care. Well, that was a bit rough. So backend. I'm just gonna make an immutable reference. Because I do need a reference to backend, right? Because I need to take function declaration from it. And then I also need to put function definition into it at some point. And I kinda need PTS as well. But I mean, PTS does not worry about it. So yeah, referencing backend, or should I reference the array instead? It's fine. It's fine like that. For now at least. New slot. Oh, and PTS. I need to implement PTS for it. PTS is something that's pretty annoying. Like, you want it to be you want it to be a symbol. Actually, you know what? Could I do backend? Could I do fn backend? And it would return a reference to definition backend. So it is like that. Exactly. Missing documentation for a method. Actually, I wonder if this... Wait, this is not object safe, so I can't... Actually, I wonder how it's gonna work. Well, it doesn't have impulse. Again, my idea just... I just got an idea, but it won't work. Get the backend. I mean, PTS would be nice to have, so I guess I'm just gonna implement it instead. For this code gen. Yeah. Or do I need this? Do I really? Should I make code gen the PTS instead? Because it is kind of useful to be able to get a backend. So it's here instead. I'm just gonna do a fan backend. Self OB backend, self backend, quite literally. Oh wait, so I need a reference to it. Thread bound, wait. I need this as well. Right. Thread bound backend, definition backend is not satisfied. What? It's literally implemented here. Rust analyzer, what's wrong? Refresh YouTube. Reference to definition backend. And now this. There's a reference to definition backend, which is implemented for backend right here. What? Let's restart the LSP and see if if it's gonna change its mind. No, it's not. Okay, let's compile it and see. What's wrong? Apparently it is wrong. Oh, with double ref. Should be this. Oh, and it works now. Wow. It's on drop. So backend function defs lock unwrap push. So it's just lock. It's just blocking. I'm gonna change it to something not blocking later. So that's pretty simple. Now let's actually. Oh, and yeah, array CodeGen. I'm just gonna change it to backend. As if nothing happened. And yeah, I kind of wanna fix some code, because if CodeGen is so ugly, this is just very ugly. And I don't know why. I just don't know why. So I can check if there is no value. Okay, so let actually I'm gonna let ty equals match this. So ty is gonna be a value of unit. Oh wait, actually I'm also gonna use this. So if I'm gonna match expression type. I'm gonna match expression type kind. Okay, so let ty equals self expert type id. Then I'm gonna match kind. So I'm gonna return a value. Value is gonna be super types convert backend ty. So if it's a tuple, if it's an empty tuple, then it's gonna be value 0 with value unit. And if it's never, then it's gonna be value never. Now I wonder what's gonna happen if I do a type alias. Actually, if I do a type alias, oh my god, that's gonna be so painful. Can I make void variables and see? Because this implies I can. Void x return 0. No, return x, and I'm gonna change this to void. I don't think this compiles. Yeah. Variable declared void. Exactly. It's not gonna work. And this return with a value. On your side, okay. God, it's not on my side. Oh, ad starting soon. My voice is not gonna be the same after the stream. Okay, so we have the type. The type. I need to resolve the type. Because TY kind could very well be. Could very well be an identifier type or something. An alias. Such as an associated type projection, an impulse, trait types, name type aliases, like type foo of x equals of x. So yeah, it could very well be an alias, and that's gonna be problematic. That's problematic. I need to kind of check the size of it. Well, actually, no. What? What if I instead of using unit, instead of using void as unit for slots, I'm gonna use a struct, an empty struct. Nah, that's not. Cause I can't, like, you can't type def void ty. This doesn't work, does it? Imagine if it would. Yeah, that's the errors here. So if the if returns a unit type. Oh, that's more difficult than it should be. Oh, also this is ty dot is unit. Oh, I can check if it's unit. You haven't updated in 3 days. 175 upgrades, install size 1.3 gigs. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep it like that for now, but I don't know what to do with it. So if type. Wait. So I need to create a slot. Oh, I need to. I need to impl. I need to implement all the stuff, kind of like map, self, f, impl, fn once, tu. Map u from v to u, returns value of u. That is true. Match self value v return self. Wait, self. Oh, this should be self. This should be self. So this should be. Wait, this is not gonna work. This should be value. I'm gonna start confusing self and value. But I'm pretty sure self captures generics, does it? V. Wait, F of V. Okay, I'm not exhaustive pattern and like underscore, or I guess self unit is gonna be mapped to value unit self never to value never. Kind of turning into an option. You know what? You know what? You know what? Can I create a module for it specifically? See, I reference Triumph Arc. Why do I even need Triumph Arc? Actually, I don't know. You dev. Also, what's this? Oh yeah, value. Pub mode value. Remote value pub use value. I just want to extract it into a separate file. Also, this is called mode address, right? I'm just gonna go to value. Wait. Paste it here. Okay, so pub use value, and now was public. It was public. Now I can just put value. Where is it? Where am I actually? So I can use value here if value. Actually, I'm just gonna do value.map. So it's gonna be ty. Should I rename value to like arithmetic type, algebraic type, a type, algebraic type. GADTs in OCaml. What is GADT? I don't know what they are. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna know anyway, I guess. So wrapper around value, providing unit and never variance. Generalized ADT. Oh, that's interesting. Unit never. Pretty simple. What has changed? Huh? Whatever. Oh, it's renaming, right? I remember function pattern matching. Kind of like in Haskell, right? I do. And I'm pretty sure Elixir has that as well. Or Camel might, I guess. A function with pattern matching except two arms can return different types. Wow. Those are just function overloads at this point. Aren't they? We were so confused. Map ty. What's wrong? Wait, ty.map ty, right? No, actually, maybe. Look, you'll be back. This happened in the same second. Coder's chatter didn't even catch up. Okay, see you soon, I guess. Wow. Okay, so value and assign variable. Whatever. Yeah, I know. But it's the same thing in this case, pretty much. And it's the same second. Penguin operator is just not using lurk. I don't know. Can't get them to. Penguin operator, although I got penguin operator to use this thing instead of regular O slash. Also, I saw some people do this. Is it like you're waving and it's motion blur or something? Animation, imaginary animation, or is it just a typo that somebody turned into a feature? Also, I should update my emotes to all have outlines and maybe new color scheme. I don't know. Mainly outlines, because I need them. Escaping forwards. Good one. Okay, so we create a slot. Oh, and I don't need some. The function is correctly typed due to use of generalized algebraic data types. GDT for tar.t. What's tar.t? The GDT definition also each constructor to to specifically where was it? To specify a different type parameter A, which is why different branches I read it as brain cells initially. Sorry. Welcome back. Wait. This was in the tar library. Tar.t is the main type in the tar module. Oh, makes sense. Just use this. Isn't it nicer? I actually like when I was making the wave mode, which it is called hello, but it is literally a wave mode. Which, what do you think if I make the same exact emote, but without animation and make it available for followers? Because animated emotes are not available for followers. So sorry, only subs can use animated emotes. So what if I make whatever? So what if I make this emote, but static version for followers, and I call one hello, call another wave? Because I noticed that many people use wave instead of hello. So just from some subs I have. Yeah, those are the two subs I have. I just get gifted subs randomly. So here's one wave, here's another
Can
wave.
you read chat, please?
I am reading both chats. Anyway, I didn't finish reading by the way. Different it was under the assumption that it's going to start compile time. They are compile time! You asked like 1 hour ago. Wait, what? Compilator. It's actually compiler in English. Compilator more like in Russian. It is fun. Although my compiler, I have to design stuff from scratch because I have a different idea, different vision, which is might not be fun sometimes. Then what's the relation? Well, because dynamic trait objects can't have compile time values. They must have them in a vtable. And vtable only has functions. I actually don't know. You can easily put a reference to a vtable. For a reference to a compile time constant. To just a constant. Yeah. Wait, how do you pronounce this again? Check? In Czech. It's fine. Anyway, I haven't finished reading the GADT stuff that he wrote. Different branches return different types. Example, unit for write and string for read. Wait, what? Type system ensures that the return type of each branch matches the expected type for that specific constructor. Huh? Huh? I don't get it. I mean, I kinda do. Just say check. Well, yeah. I just forget about it. So, but the type knows it's const. There's no type. um. Anyway. So yeah, we create a slot here. Right. We build a condition, right? We create. What is it? Oh, and also, I can just insert TY in here, which is great. It's awesome. Then give boy life. Okay. Cogent if never oh wait, what? So build expression. Oh, it's gonna return the if whether it's never or not. Well, actually, I know whether it's never or not. So you can just build expression. Or actually, if let a type value v equals self build expression, then I just then I just assign right, and then wrap the slot. So here I create a condition, then branch, and then else branch, and then end. Cogent.end. What do you think this does? Okay, so else branch, I start else, then I do the same thing, right? If a type value equals build expression, you know what, I could change it to a result of unit or never, but I kind of feel like my own type is better. Result just has stuff. Tense the very concept of conjugation. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Phone module value. What? Oh, if let. Right. Okay. Now, cogent end, and then. Well, I can get rid of that, fortunately. Well, yeah, if is still kinda chunky. Is that Helix editor? It is. Honor Kalan. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. Hi on the YouTube side. No, never, or ever. Actually, this becomes very simple. This if can be replaced with new map syntax through just slot dot map slot self cogent variable slot easy, and all of this can go. Oh, and it's moved. Wait. Never mind. Clone. Wait. What? Hollow. Hollow. Okay. Something like that. Lunar Call. Oh, it's gonna be difficult for me to remember. Actually. Okay, so what? Wait, what? Oh wait, no, it's back. Use of moved value. Move due to unwrap. Okay, where did the derive go? I'm pretty sure there was a derive copy. Partial EQ partial ordered and hash, and that all defines if V. All of those derives work if V is implementing the types. It works. What can I say? And now if I just comment this out, or actually, you know what? I put semicolons on there. It should just get rid of V0. And it does exactly what we want. Also, fun fact, this doesn't generate any code, which is pretty cool. Also, I think I'm gonna do the same for constants. I const. Because I can self-code I const. Oh wait, where is I const? What I need? cgen codegen. So yeah, label ID is not used. Oops. What's else there? Variable does not need to be mutable, huh? Whatever. Wait, what? Oh, it block is the mutable reference. That's why it doesn't need to be mutable. Right. So yeah, this field isn't used right now. I'm just gonna do that for now. Oh, well. Well. I think I can just do... How does self-new value work? Oh wait, how does variable work actually? Will be value symbol to FI, exact, and as underscore. Wait, I can do just self variable. Oh, symbol, new, or actually value the toString dot into. Let me do that. Will this just work? Oh, this will just work. Right. And that's gonna be nice, because now we won't generate those ugly values, which I'm pretty sure new value is not used anymore at this point. Yay! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So just create v0, assign this, assign that, and return it. Also, I completely forgot. Also, did I bring back simply? Yeah, I did.
Okay, let's go.
So I forgot about wait, back and about the fact that I wanted to revisit safety of this construct, because I could make it the type safe way. But I don't know. I couldn't see remake it the type safe way. And it would even be a little simpler, but at the same time a little more difficult. Actually, I mean, it will just carry back, and I don't need a lot of shared data, so I think I'm gonna keep it this way. Definitely not because I'm lazy. Also, YouTube chat, sorry if I miss any messages, YouTube chat doesn't update. When is it releasing? It depends on you. Whenever you write it, or whenever you make me like a camel and make me write it. But Rust frontend is gonna be first. So definitely after Rust frontend is gonna be relatively close to being done. Okay, so actually let me do cargo clippy. It's gonna output a lot of angry stuff. Angry stuff. Oh yeah, debatable, but I agree. Will I also rate the challenge submissions for elegance? I did. If you did not notice, I did. And I'm pretty sure O'Camel got... I'll start liking O'Camel. What? I'm pretty sure O'Camel got something pretty good. Oh, 2 votes we got. Yay. Wait, who voted? Yeah, where's the camel? Yeah, O'Camel got 8 from me. People voted already. Yes. Let me check. I think I know. Yeah, Penguin Operator. Penguin Operator agrees with me on a camel. Rates TypeScript lower. But look at TypeScript solution. It's simple. It's incredibly simple. And it's also using spread operator pattern and pattern matching. Based on actual code. Am I not? Or what do you mean? So yeah, TypeScript got 7 by Penguin Operator. But Bash got 9. I put 6 there. Why? Why? That rating wasn't Hello World. What? Huh? Whatever. So I was talking about wait. Oh, wait, why can't I move it? Oh wait, that's because okay, so that's what I was talking about. Rate the submissions in voting navigation optimal. I rated the camel as 8. So Bash, why is Bash so high? Why is TypeScript lower and Bash is higher? Oh, my opinion, I know my opinion is subjective, but like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because, okay, you may not like TypeScript, sure. But do you really think that quoting everything, doing this is more elegant? And well, yeah, you can't see, you can't see tabs. Yes, take them. I literally was sitting right there. I solved 2 bronze problems from Yusako, and I just wrote this message and all those polls. Sorry. So yeah, you can see you can't see indentation, but you can see it if you click the U-Hole file. So do you really think this is better than TypeScript? Because to me it's not. Anyway, C solution, 10 out of 10. I mean, let's look at C solution actually. Maybe I judged it too harshly. It is my solution after all. Struct. I mean, it's pretty nice. Defines. Because also I should mention, when I was judging it, my emotions were completely different. I was kind of insane at that point. So comparator. I mean, not particularly great. Pretty wordy, very big, definitely. Other than that, it's not bad. It's just chunky. Also, for Camel, also why did I order them like that? I have no idea why. Wait, that's Ruby. Oh wait, I ordered them exactly the same way they are coming here. So for Camel, you comments are pretty nice. Comments are pretty nice. So you used an external library. First of all, could have implemented it there, like I did, for example, but it's fine. Second of all, code is pretty big. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure when I was rating a camel, the solution, I was actually like pretty fair. I was thinking about it. I added more rects. Oh, sorry. So the thing is, this is the final test, which you can also find the final test file in navigation optimal thread again now. Look at that. Here is the final map. And so it just so happened that all those, I'm pretty sure all of them. Yeah, all of them. Where is it for? Oh wait, for Ruby it's in a different file, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So all of those files, I just uploaded them from my hard drive, where they were after the final test I performed. So yeah, OCaml, Ruby C, wait, Ruby 9, 2 on 9. Anyway. Fine. Oh, and also this table. I made the table. I looked at. I just wanted to write all the old scores here, just so I won't have to search for them again. Anyway, I think. So I wanted to fix some of those warnings actually. Cogen mode rs from cgen. Line 40 colnate. Never used. Oh, right. Mod rs line 56 in cgen. Which one? Cogen. Line 56. This channel is more suited for imperative than declarative. I guess. I don't like the first challenge, honestly. While it did a good job at like grading you who actually wants to put more effort into it or less effort into it. Or actually what happened, separating you into two groups. Ones that gave up and ones that didn't. Sorry. You like your rewriting from first challenge. So 56, what do we have here? Oh, format string, right, value. Use graphs, or Dijkstra. I mean, I actually don't know. I know for sure C solution. So my C solution, how it works? I take all the rects, I split them into individual points, and then I kinda run a weird pathfinding algorithm on them. And I'm pretty sure Ruby solution uses something similar. Find path. Cause like, it's not just shortest path. You can tell if you're making progress, because you are for sure gonna be moving down, and you're never gonna be moving up in this challenge. I'm pretty sure I proved it, because I can't stack any racks the way that you will have to go up in order to go around something. unless the racks are gonna protrude below the finish line. I don't know if this word is right. Anyway, so how does this look to me? Yeah, no, this is just pathfinding. Anyway, you may rate it now. So now Portals Panic, well, very right. Next comes Isam, Record Gen Mod, line 86. Oh, it's pretty cool here now. Let's some pattern. Will it also be angry at me if I keep it underscored? Oh, now it doesn't. That's nice. Now 104 after submitting challenge 3. Huh? There. It's the same thing here, path. Codegen mod rs. Oh wait, I'm in it right now. 211. Changes to lead. Oh, it is a ref, right? It is outer reft. I have no idea how it works. Okay, lazy git. Add. Commit. What is it? Multi-threading base push. I think we're gonna be ending there. I know the stream is pretty short, 2 hours 30 minutes. It's 8 p.m. though. I will need to edit video after that. Oh wait, also how's the itch.io OLC code jam? It's gonna go. Two hours. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming for another 2 hours. Wolfreak went live. Wait, I literally have Twitch on my second monitor and I see this. Wolfreak hasn't been live for so long. So, you know, I think we can end there and maybe raid him. I know Wolfreak's not doing compiler development, but or anything close, remotely close to that, probably. But like, I don't think I have seen them live ever. So yeah, Nigel wanna rate? Exact username, wait, is this wrong here? Oops, here. I can also probably unmute them.
Because I quit Steam, so I don't know what I'm still doing there. Oh, it's Dr. Dark. Hello. Who am I? I don't know.
Anyway, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Yay, this thing. Bye. Raid complete.